Forced to reset for the diamond line. 2.5 laps to go to the back straightaway. And Parkin starting to get loose again. Bowden looking for the wide arc. There's the speed, there's the bump. Parkin holds on to it. Bowden forced to check up. 2 laps to go from Texas.
Man, these two have been going at it for the last 10 laps, and it's been an insane battle. Colin, originally perceived to be with just a few laps to go, going to ease away with the race lead, now has to battle it for again. Going to try and take that top spot away from Cole Parkin. Gave him a little bit of bump in 3 last lap. Let's see what he does here, coming to the white flag.
Going for the bumper yet again. This time he moves him. Parkin moves up the track. Bowden alongside, coming to the white flag, this time by. 1 lap to go from Texas as they go side by side to the quad oval. Bowden on the inside, Parkin trying to squeeze outside. Can Parkin do anything to take the lead back as they make their way to the backstretch? Here comes the move of the block. Bowden all the way to the white line. Parkin forced up to the second line. Colin Bowden goes from the back to the front. Checker flag waves at Texas. It's Colin Bowden who wins the SOF race at Texas. Behind number 5, Stellar trying the left side for the bus stop. Andrew again has the preferred groove. Here comes Stellar trying to get the run off the diamond. Gets alongside Andrew as Andrew loses it. Ryan Andrews slides up the track and misses the carousel. He drifts it. He nearly hits the barriers. He still holds on to 6 as they rejoin the racetrack. Getting set along the wall. Kimmer Mauricio, Christian Budd, Nick Doucette, Sean Petwick, along with Emily Howe, your top 5. Also stayed out, Reedy Ebenlock, along with Andy Trupiano and Alex Kolinix. The last 2 did not qualify. Green flag is out. Back underway from Phoenix. 51 to go. And off to a clean launch again. Nick Doucette again making the move, though. He wants second, and he does it high side.
A lot of these guys, again, pushing off their tires. This could be interesting to see how tire wear comes into play. Right now, the leaders look like they might go single file. And actually, the 24 looks to make a move on the 40 out front in the field, entering turn 1.
Looking to try and take the lead for the first time tonight. Despite being a contender all season, the 24 yet to get a win this year. Mauricio trying to hold on. Nick Doucette gets to the quarter panel for the race lead. The Chip Ganassi Dodge in trouble in the background. Off into the grass goes Phillips Knight, one of the Roush Racing machines. No caution, we stay green. Side by side, Mauricio up top, the Hendrick Motorsports Chevy of Doucette on the bottom.
And Doucette had a great run out of the final corner, able to position himself on the bottom. This is a great move. Now, that top lane does get quite the run. As you see, the 40 passes him, and now he's going to be at a bit of a deposition trying to make a move on the bottom, but at the same time, he's not putting as much wear on his tires. So this is going to be a tough decision. Does he try and push more on the bottom to make the move, or does he stay down here and try and save while he's fighting for the lead?
A bit of trouble for Christian Budd for a second. Nearly slid up, falling the wall. Still good defense from Mauricio. Keep in mind, the more these drivers fight too, not only do they allow everyone else in the grouping, specifically look at the 29. The RCR Chevy's in the wall. Solis Jr. hits the wall. He was the first on the 2-tire strat.
And he's lucky that that was a wall pop, essentially. He didn't get stuck to the wall, so he got a good break. You know, he's sliding way up the track.
The next nearest driver on his strategy is 3 spots back. Brendan McGee in the 9. Towerhead the first on 4. Side by side still for second. Christian Budd wants it back. Offset 4 wide for a split second as they start to fan out a lot in 3 and 4.
All these different lanes you can use is giving these guys opportunities to make some moves, but right now, out front, it is still the Coors Light number 40.
Take a look at the battle of the strategies. McGee on 2 tires, Head on 4. Towerhead, he has been on a roll. Somebody who works within the NASCAR industry. Been really quick, especially the past few weeks, to be able to build up the points lead. He's not given up that race plus differential, and specifically as they go 5-3-4 wide behind him. It's been an impressive campaign, to say the very least, tying the most wins for the last couple rounds, as some of the others look to try and settle it out, try to race Lincoln for the lead in 20th.
I'm interested to see why these guys are racing so hard. You know, if I was back here, I'd try to make some moves, and they wreck out of turn number 4.
Caution flag is out. Timothy Latham, several others slam on in. Ice nearly flips the 2 at Champo. And Lewandowski also involved, his second incident of the race. A parking lot down the front straightaway. Coming up to the white flag this time by. If we take the white flag, we race it out for 2.66 miles. Baker holds on. 1 to go, brought to you by McConey Entertainment. Lines instead and up the middle. Now here comes the run from the Savage on the top side with the help from Team Brummett.
Here comes Bostiller on the bottom. We haven't talked about him all races. He gets the door shut by Nathan Lyons. I mean, this is going to be... Oh, he turned him. Oh, man.
Lyons and Miller crash. There goes Stanton.
Everybody.
It's a drag race down the apron.
Oh, my God.
Most of the field crashes as Zach Hudson, Danny Mosteller battle through 3 and 4.
And don't forget, Justin Prince, the start-finish line is not in the middle of the tri-oval. It's the end of pit road here.
Oh, here comes Ryan Andrew. From the incident down the backstretch that didn't bring the yellow. Here comes lap cars to help. Jacob Snyder. He gets a help from Smith. Here comes Paul Hawkin to the apron. Checker flag waves. Daniel Mosteller holds on to win it. Cole Parkin goes from the back of the field to second. My goodness.
I need some oxygen after that.
Have you ever seen a drag race down the apron?